Hey guys, so today's kind of like a lazy video. I feel like all my videos are kind of lazy, but it's fine. And in honor of Valentine's Day coming up, I wanted to do a video for people who are actually gonna like do stereotypical date stuff. Let's just dive right into this video. So your fire signs are Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. And I feel like when it comes to romance and it comes to surprising them or doing something romantic for them, I feel like they are very focused on activity and passion. So maybe getting them to go somewhere new. I feel like those Groupon events where you can like drink wine and paint like a canvas, or even like a nice little hiking trail with like a packed picnic, something where it's very like active, where you're very like on the go, and somewhere where you're just kind of forced to get out of your element. I forget to fill in my eyebrow. So I definitely feel like making sure that whether it's Aries or Sagittarius or Leo, Leo's a little bit different than Aries and Sagittarius in a sense that I feel like they all like to be taken care of. I feel like every sign likes to be taken care of. But Leo's a little bit more high maintenance at times. I feel like, I'm not saying that you have to spend a lot of money or something to please them, but I feel like taking them maybe to like a nice dinner or something very like mushy and gushy and sentimental. I feel like if anything between Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, they're more of the homebody. So making sure that they just have like a nice romantic evening. It doesn't even have to be something where you spend anything. You could just like light some candles, play some Spotify, like put on a nice Netflix film, and make sure that you have like their favorite wine, and I feel like they'll greatly appreciate that. Leos just like to be adored and worshipped, and they like to hear a lot of things about themselves, so just having an opportunity to express how you feel about them is more than enough. I feel like that is completely fine for them. But yeah, again, with Aries and Sagittarius, I definitely feel like, you know, like a nice workout class or something that's like really high energy, like something that's really like fun, where you have to take them somewhere and do something exciting with them. I feel like they'll greatly appreciate that, and I think it's like a very romantic thing for them to be able to try new things with you. And then moving to water signs, so we have Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, and I do feel like Pisces and Scorpio, I feel like they're all very sentimental. I feel like they're all very cheesy. They all want like just to be doing something that their partner wants to do. I feel like they're very go with the flow. As long as they're with their partner, I feel like they'd be happy. But maybe like a nice meal. I mean, I really don't feel like you could go wrong with a nice meal for any of the signs. Or even love letters. I feel like love letters is the best bet for them because they're very emotionally driven. So getting them like just like a nice reminder of how you feel about them, where you guys stand, like how happy you are to be in a relationship with them. I feel like those are things that they greatly appreciate and just want to kind of be reminded of. It's just like a nice reminder for them. And then if you want to take them somewhere, I would definitely say take Pisces somewhere like kind of low pressure. I feel like if you take them somewhere way too bougie, it kind of turns them off a bit. I feel like Pisces are more like low maintenance. They don't really want to be fussed over. They don't really want to go somewhere super stuffy where they have to be all dressed up. I feel like getting them somewhere that they can just be like comfortable and be themselves is always the best bet. I feel like taking them to an art class would be really fun, but that's just me personally. For Cancer, I definitely say like cook for them for a change. That was so stereotypical, but maybe cooking for them or making a nice meal for them. And for Scorpio, I'm gonna try to not be like completely stereotypical right now, but I feel like I feel like Scorpio is just so like humble. They just want to do whatever their companion wants to do. I don't really feel like, as long as they're with them, I feel like they don't care. So maybe just, I feel like the water signs are more DIY, so maybe taking them, like maybe bringing a painting class home to them is something that they would really get with and appreciate. Maybe like buying canvases and painting at home, and maybe like watching Bob Ross on Netflix with some like nice wine and some nice Postmates. I feel like that's a really comfortable setup for them, because I feel like they don't really, they're more like introverted in a lot of ways. They don't really like to spend a lot of money or do something so frivolous or over the top. They'd rather just be at home and like create a nice, like comfortable, safe space at home. And I feel like that's just going to be very in their element. For Taurus and Capricorn, I would definitely, and Virgo, I feel like just like a nice traditional fancy dinner, like reservations, maybe gift exchanging depending on how new the relationship is. I feel like people don't usually exchange gifts after the first few years, but that's just me. Maybe just like surprising them with like a really nice upscale dinner, because they work, all like earth signs in general just work really hard, and they do that so that they can play harder. So just getting them something that they can just feel really nice about, feel really spoiled. I feel like they don't like to admit that they enjoy nice things or finer things because it makes them look high maintenance, but because they aren't, but being able to be a little bougie, I feel like it's just a nice reminder of just showing your thanks and your gratitude for them. Air signs. So Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. I feel like these are signs that you want to do something as creative as possible with them, whether that is taking them to like a new like class or taking them to an event, maybe like a concert or a festival. I know like Las Vegas right now has like a wine festival, like some kind of wine tasting event at Container Park this weekend, which I didn't go, but like you always see like events in your area, so maybe taking them somewhere where they can like go and experience things, because air signs definitely love to just be out and do things and try new things. I feel like they're the most optimistic in putting their feet in unknown territory and just like really taking over and understanding, like exploring new areas. I feel like that's something that just really appeals to them. I think like air signs just want to do something that kind of gets their adrenaline going a little bit. I think when you can excite them, even when you guys have been together for a long period of time, it's just like a nice feeling for them. So maybe do something out of the blue, out of the ordinary, switch things up a bit. Now for your Aquarius air sign, axe throwing classes. I know like my boyfriend went with his friends once, and it was like really weird but actually fun. So maybe like something just super out of the ordinary. Switch like the daily routine up a bit, keep them on their toes. I feel like they'll really appreciate that. And yeah, overall that completes this video. If you liked it, if any of it was useful, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to comment below, tell me what you're gonna do for Valentine's Day. Tell me if you have plans, if you don't have plans. I don't even think I have plans. I think I work that day. But yeah, I would love to hear from you, and I will see you in my next video.